Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans, site of the All-State Sugar Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see, last season's national champions, the San Diego State Aztecs, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the South Florida Bulls. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And looking to throw now on first down. He escapes the pocket. He's going to take off.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
An empty backfield on second and short. Quarterback drops back. The pocket breaking down. Locates the tight end is complete. They get him down, but a big play moves it to the 45. That's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Signs the quick throw. You make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
But it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain and a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
The Aztecs with 1st and 10 here. Out of the shotgun, will hand it off.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. And Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
So it's 3rd and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. Lets it fly to the wideout. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a first down. Great play.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
He's got it right near the end zone. Touchdown, Aztecs, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk. No signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Quarterback now all alone in the backfield. They're going to the air in the first play. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the grab. Breaks loose at the 40. Who's in the clear? Touchdown! Olds as they get on the board here in this playoff game. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
Automatic in the PAT. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. The Aztecs offense back on the field now. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Looks to his left and makes the completion. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
As quarterbacks, when you see man-to-man coverage, before the ball's even snapped, you're looking for a matchup that you want to exploit and take advantage of. This time, he waits for the back to find that matchup with the linebacker, makes the throw, and picks up a first down.
One play moves the ball to the 41. It'll be first down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Short pass finds the tight end.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. It's an out route, the catch made, and he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
You call a quick out on third down? I think that tells you the confidence you have in a quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, a little surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that first down.
And the Aztecs have 1st and 10 here. Tight end goes in motion. On 1st and 10, look at the throw. Pass is tipped at the line and will fall incomplete. Good play.
This is a great job by the defense, putting two defenders on the most talented receiver on their team. Make this quarterback have to find another option to move the ball down the field.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Finds his target. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
All of a sudden, that one explosive play has set the offense up inside the red zone. And the back gets the football. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. offense set for the 6th play in this drive. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. On the move now. He's going to lose yardage there. Forced out of bounds. Great play by the defense.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. The quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Moves out of the pocket. How he swung in the game.
There we go. The defense is able to finally get some pressure on this guy. That's one way to slow him down. He has had one heck of a drive, but this time, give the defense some credit for getting after him.
And they will trot out the field goal team here. Knocks that one right down the middle.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble. It's a deep shot to the right. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Massive play moves it across midfield to the plus 42. First down. First down. Looking to throw the football. He escapes the pocket. Gets rid of it on the move. He makes the grab. And they get him down to wrap up the first period of play. San Diego State has the lead here. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Makes a quick catch. And he rolls it out. That's a big gainer there.
You know, they don't pick up the first down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
The Bulls come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Caught quickly. Tackled at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Bulls hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Looking to the end zone. He makes the catch. Touchdown, South Florida.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. State offense on the field now. They settled for 3 last time. Let's see what they can come up with this drive. The receiver grabs it.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Pass caught. Second down now. And he drops back in the gun. Throws it to the right. And the ball is picked off. He could go. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
Here comes the Bulls offense back onto the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Looking downfield near the end zone. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, if it hasn't been made abundantly clear by now, they want to get the ball downfield to this guy. That was almost his second touchdown alone here in the first half.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Linebacker's trying to confuse this offense now. They look to throw it here on second down. Fires it to the wideout. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
Move the ball into good position, but now it's third and long. Drop him back. Looking to throw for the first down. Catch made on the sideline, but he's short of his sticks.
Well, this is a great catch. He does a nice job of getting his feet down to set up a fourth down and short situation. But, man, I just don't know why he didn't try to fight to get to that marker and pick up a first down.
Coach decides to go for it on this fourth down. Back to throw again. Complete with the running back, but can he get there? Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now. Here comes the San Diego State offense back out there. This drive is important. Last one, and an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Looking to throw it on first down. Completion. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, the offense is trying to create some matchups to their advantage, but, man, this defense is so athletic. Nowhere to go here after this catch.
Second down play coming up. Offense looking to throw the ball. On the move now. Under pressure, just lets it go.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point, move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Catch made in space. Look out. Here he goes. At the 20. Finally brought down to the 13-yard line. An enormous gain puts him in great scoring position.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a designed run. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
So here we go, 3rd down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. He'll drop back here on 3rd down. Moves out of the pocket. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right, but that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
And it's good right down the middle.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And he comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. Gives it to the back. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. From the shotgun, drops back. It's a quick grab. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. 1st down to the 48.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Handoff here from the shotgun.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. And now the running back's got it again. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Come up on 3rd down. Solid drive. Defense trying to get off the field here. receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. Quick completion to the tight end. They get the third down conversion. First down now from the 37.
How many first downs is that on this drive? This defense allows 1 or 2 more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the third quarter.
The Bulls getting set on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. He bought some time, now lets it go. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
We are in the age of the mobile quarterback, and you saw it right there. The ability to scramble out of the pocket, extend the play, and make passes like that is invaluable to the offense.
The Bulls are in the red zone. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. And the pass will fall incomplete on the scramble attempt. Good coverage there.
Boy, when this guy gets out of the pocket and starts to create, you kind of hold your breath knowing what he can do. But how about the defense here? They did a good job of forcing him to throw and taking away the scramble.
Makes a quick grab. You bring him down after a short gain there. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Third and short here in this playoff game, the 8th play of the drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Lets it go quickly. Pass hot, can he get in? Tackle at the 5-yard line. Now it's 1st and goal right there. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Well, it's hard to be in man coverage when the quarterback has this kind of time to be able to navigate and find the open man. He finds his receiver pulling away from that defender, makes a nice throw and a first down.
The Bulls will line up now. It's 1st and goal. Wants to throw it. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly. You got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
No gain makes it 2nd down and goal from the 5. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. He had all day back there before throwing the strike. Touchdown, USF. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. And looking to throw now on 1st down. He's running out of time here.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there. Chris, we'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job of taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Quarterback looking to scramble. They finally make the stop after a big gain, but that'll wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Aztecs will kick this deep to begin the second half. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. The USF offense is back out there now. The passing game very hard to stop in the first half. Let's see if they can begin to feature the run game here. Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
So the running play stopped on first down. Brings up 2nd and 10 from their 25. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Finds an open target on the left side. Crucial 8-yard gain sets up a makeable 3rd and 2.
Boy, a great slant by the receiver. What I love is the quarterback found the window that he wanted to make the accurate throw.
Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They tagged him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a 3rd down. They do their job, convert. Now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
Short connection to the tight end here.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. On the run here, lets it go. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. That's enough to move the sticks and give him a first down at the 41.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
Looking deep downfield to the left. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown. Bulls. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. The Aztecs offense back on the field now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Catch made on the left side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. And the Aztecs looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. They stop it at the 49, but that'll be a first down. The Aztecs come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Well, that's going to be enough for the first down, and just as you'd expect, here comes that up-tempo approach by this offense. The defense is aware that this is something they do. Let's see how well they defend it.
No huddle here for the offense.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. They make the stop, but good enough for a first down at the 29. First down here for this offense.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Quick throw to his receiver. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Tackle was made, but the gain sets the offense up. First and goal from the 9. Looking to throw yet again. On the move now. He'll try a pass here. It's intercepted. Threw it across his body. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Here comes the USF offense back on the field now. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. Caught by the receiver. It's a solid gain, moves the ball out to the 28. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking deep to the right side. Only dropped it. Very uncharacteristic play by this wide receiver. Second down.
Well, that's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
Second and 10 now from the 28 after the incompletion. And throwing again on second and 10. Caught for the completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
High completion sets up an important third down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Quick throw complete to the tight end. And the play is good enough for a first down. They'll move the ball to the 44.
Good job of reading the blitz here by the quarterback. And it doesn't matter where it's coming from. The tight end knows that they've become a big part of the passing game because they should be an outlet. Anytime you see that kind of pressure, those extra bodies are starting to come after the quarterback. Quarterback's going to turn and get the ball out of his hands quickly, this time to the tight end for the first down.
Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Another positive run on first and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Here's the second down play. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Moves out of the pocket. Escapes the pocket. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain on that run.
Boy, this defense, everything you want from them they do here except contain the quarterback. Nobody's open downfield. They pressure the quarterback. The only problem is they can't keep him short of the first down marker.
Nice line getting set up. It's a first down play. An inside give now from the shotgun. They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position now. First down.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. USF has the lead here, Kirk. Sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats while we have a chance. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Tailback with another carry. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, this offense has really been moving the ball at will on this drive. And a nice job here on this defense to finally come up and make a nice play for no gain.
This drive has already taken more than 3 minutes off the clock as you come up on second down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Catch made on the right side. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Third and short here in this playoff. It's the 9th play of the drive coming up. Out of the gun now on third down. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. He makes the stop, but that moves the football to the 16. It'll be first down.
Well, the defense gets these guys to third down. They got a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the first down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
Touchdown, South Florida. And the route is on. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down into the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. San Diego State offense on the field now. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. So the big gain wiped away by the penalty, and the offense moving backwards. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Boy, this defensive coordinator has been all over it, mixing up the looks, doing a good job of getting pressure on this quarterback there. Almost a sack. They hit him right as he's releasing the ball, almost coming up with another turnover. Just a dominating day for this defense.
Quick throw to the left side. Oh, what a grab! It they've got him, but not before he makes a first down at the 41. And the Aztecs come to the line to run the hurry-up. Well, this defense has played well with a letdown there. A little too comfortable with this big lead at the moment, maybe.
Yeah, and what I love to see is this offense is not giving up. This game has not gone the way they had hoped, but here they are taking a few swings late in this game. This one ends up working out, and now let's see if they can put another play or two together and get the points on the board.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Look at it, chuck it again. Catch made on the out route. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Challenging spot for the offense. It's third down and long on the 45. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. It's an out route. The catch made. He moved the ball to the 48 and earn a fresh set of downs. The Aztecs pick up enough yardage to get a first down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. The QB throws his third pick of the day.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in and down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
South Florida offense back on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum, and the defense make adjustments, come up with a stop here. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Well, let's see how these guys do here. They're kind of in that 4-minute offense mode where they're trying to work as much clock as they can on this drive, working with the lead. Still want to be balanced as best you can, but the important thing is picking up first downs, keeping the ball in bounds, and keep working that clock.
And that play moves the ball across midfield. First down now from the 42.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
Here comes the San Diego State offense back out there. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. Fresh set of downs for the offense, first down. And he'll set up to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. Launches it deep down the left side. Fastball is incomplete, but there's a penalty marker, so let's check out that. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Now it's second down here. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Catch made on the out route. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. And the Aztecs will crank up the tempo. On third down, he drops to throw. Right up by the receiver. They make the tackle, but the offense now set up with a first down at the 21. The offense going with the hurry up. On first and 10, looking to throw. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
They fail to connect downfield again, and time is a major factor now here in the fourth quarter with the deficit being this big. Just not much working for this offense today.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Fires it to the wideout. Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB. Not much of a return, but the pick ends the scoring threat and sets the offense up at the 33.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
They bring him down right at the 20.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And the pass is complete to the tight end. And he'll pick up the first down, stopped at the 27.
Well, why not, Chris? Here we are in the fourth quarter. It's 3rd down. This guy's been making plays all game long. Go back to him again, and it works out.
Grinding away with a running game. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. They'll run it out of the shotgun. As the first down is still going. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. And the tailback's got it again. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football. Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. Keeping it on the ground here. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker.